YouTube? This your boy Nate coming at you once again with another video. Thank you guys for tuning in to Nate's Point of View podcast. Let's get off into the video. Guys, I got to do a little house cleaning. I have to do a lot of house cleaning moving forward in these videos, okay? If you're not going to stay on topic and comment on what's in the video, I will delete your comments. I don't care if you disagree with me. You can disagree with me all day long. I have no problems with that. But don't come in here talking about the Civil War. Don't come in here talking about race. And then you're trying to project and blame me for talking about race when you're bringing up race. It just a lot of you guys who were in support of Metcalf, you guys are just all over the place and just going down rabbit holes and saying stuff that I'm not even saying and commenting about stuff that's not even in the video. You guys got to stay on topic. Stay on topic. If it's not pertaining to the video, I'm going to delete the comment. If you're going to come in here and like, oh, making it about race, you don't even mention race, I'm going to delete the comment. If you're coming in here talking about, you're defending the murderer, I'm going to delete the comment. I'm just going to delete the comment. You guys are just going on tangents. You guys are not watching the videos. You guys are reacting off the title. You're getting in the comments, and then you're just going on just no. If you're gonna be insulting, no. Don't come in here to you're playing. You guys are the victim. No. That's not what this video is about. That's not what this video is about. Okay, it's not about race. Nobody's being a victim. I'm not saying the white man is the boogeyman. Never said that. There's not every white person's racist. Every black person's not a thug. You know, every white person's not burning crosses in people's yards. I know that. Every black person's not out there robbing and stealing. Yeah. We're talking about the case. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my business email in the description box. You guys can send me links if I have the information wrong, or if you have some alternative, some news that I don't know about. Doesn't have to agree with me. Send it to me. I'll go over it and I'll do a video on it. Whether you agree with me or not, it's all to the good. It's all to the good. You don't have to agree with me. It's all to the good. Let's just stay focused and stay on task. I don't care about the lighting in the video. You said this out of context. If it's not protected, that's irrelevant. You guys are doing a lot of deflecting. All right. Now, 3 minutes and 33 seconds that I have to explain this because you guys are all over the place. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this video, give a short commentary on it, and then we're just going to go over what happened or what was reported with Austin Metcalf and the Kamelo Anthony situation, because there's a lot of misinformation that's out there. As I'm reading the article, I'm going to go over the misinformation that people are putting in my comments. And that's not being reported. Don't know if it's truth or not. But it hasn't been reported. There's a lot of misinformation on both sides. And I'm not excusing what Kamelo Anthony did. To me, they both were in the wrong. And I'm not defending a person taking another person's life. And it's sad and it's unfortunate that Austin Metcalf lost his life. It is. It's sad It's horrible. The situation could have been avoided. And the situation wasn't racial. Okay? I've said this in numerous videos. Okay, so let's get into the video.
Rivers, who what I think gave a lot of common sense analysis, if you will, to the Carmelo Anthony case. Check it out.
So what we have is we don't have really an intention to commit a crime, and we have Metcalf closing the gap. And I always say whoever closes the gap is the one that loses the fight. Metcalf isn't a security guard. Metcalf has got no business putting his hands on another student. At the same time, Anthony knows what's going to happen, and he's bracing himself for it. He's standing his ground. He shouldn't have stabbed him, no question about it.
I said that.
But shouldn't have put his hands on him either.
I said that also.
Go get a security guard. The one thing I do like is this kid didn't run away. I mean, he ran away from the initial scene, but he didn't try to hide. He got rid of the weapon, so he didn't have a weapon on him anymore, apparently. And he admitted to what he did. And it seems to me he just overreacted.
Yes,
to
I
what was
agree.
really an assault. I mean, there's no question that an assault was being. I mean, you don't have the right to put your hand.
And we're going to explain that. We're going to go over that. Austin Metcalf is partially to blame to this. He is.
Your hands on somebody to get him away from your tent. And why wouldn't you let him just sit under your tent? If it's raining and he's sitting there in the rain, wouldn't that be good sportsmanship? Now, I'm not blaming the kid that died at all, but these things just escalate.
So as you saw and heard him say there, for lack of better words, whoever closes the gap first is basically the one that loses. So he's basically saying it seems like it's really just self-defense because Austin Metcalf, the student that is no longer here, he put his hands on Carmelo, and you don't have the right to do it. Like you said, get a security guard or a teacher or somebody, but you don't have the right to, try to handle the situation yourself. Now, like a lot of people are saying, I don't think that Austin should be dead, but unfortunately, that is the result of Carmelo standing his ground. He had a right to protect himself. And I say it's common sense because clearly.
Now, that's going to be a hard pill to swallow if you're on the side of Metcalf. That's going to be a hard pill to swallow. That is. So let's read what actually happened, because there's a lot of misinformation that's been spreaded about what actually happened. And I went to multiple articles and they pretty much said the same thing. And a lot of things were added to it. And if I'm wrong, and that's just alternative, if there's other information out there, send it to me. Send it to me. Send it to my email. And I'll go over it, and then I'll do a video on it. I have no problems doing that. So some people are saying who are on the side of Metcalf, that Kamelo Anthony instigated it. Let's see what the witness who was there told the police. And you can go and look this up in multiple sources. It says the same thing. A witness told police the altercation started. The altercation started when Austin Metcalf told Anthony to move out from under the Memorial High School team's tent. The altercation started. It started when Austin Metcalf told Anthony to move out from under the Memorial High School team's tent. According to the arrest report, it was raining during the track meet and athletes were taking shelter. The arrest report said, ooh, stuttering, a back and forth argument between the two teams then escalated. Austin Metcalf touched Anthony. Austin Metcalf touched Anthony. Austin Metcalf touched Anthony. Where did it say that Anthony? Where did it say that Anthony started it? The reports out there is, you guys are saying, you guys are saying that Kamelo Anthony kept sneaking back in. He kept getting kicked out. That's what somebody was telling me in my comments. You don't see that in here. Also, too, people were saying that he was trespassing. Where does it say that he was trespassing? Where does it say that he was trespassing? We're going off what we read. Where does it say that he was trespassing? Austin Metcalf touched Anthony, who just told him, touch me and see what happens, while reaching inside his bag. Like I said before, where I'm from, if somebody's reaching in their bag, you back off. Usually they got something. According to the arrest report, after Metcalf later grabbed Anthony to tell him to move again. After Metcalf later grabbed Anthony to tell him to move again. He grabbed Anthony to tell him to move again. That's when Anthony pulled out a black knife and he did what he did to Metcalf. He grabbed Anthony. He grabbed him. He touched him. Okay? So, let's see if grabbing someone is an assault. This is going to be a hard pill to swallow to a lot of people on the side of Metcalf. It's going to be a hard pill to swallow, and I know their goalposts will be moved. People, you're adding stuff to it. You're adding stuff to it. I'm reading articles, and you can do the same thing. Just simple Google. That's it. Simple Google. Okay. It's grabbing someone and assault in Texas. Very broadly speaking, an offensive contact assault is when someone intentionally or knowingly touches another person without their consent. And that touching was offensive. Yep. Grabbing someone is an assault. Yes, simply grabbing someone can do the same. The state of California, this is California, recognizes simple battery when there is no serious bodily injury inflicted. Same thing in Texas. Is there a stand your ground in Texas? Is there a stand your ground in Texas? In Texas, hold on, let me do this. Is there a stand your ground in Texas? Is there a stand your ground in Texas? It's gonna piss a lot of you guys off. Yep, there is. Permits individuals to use force, including deadly force. Including deadly force. And self-defense without a duty to retreat if they reasonably believe they are in imminent danger. This means you can defend yourself without first trying to escape the situation. However, there are limitations, and the force used must be proportionate to the perceived threat. We don't know. We weren't there. But he didn't have to walk away. Sad thing is, these are the rules that a lot of you guys created. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Sad and unfortunate. But unfortunately, yeah. So time will tell.